Hello,
What's up?
and welcome to Adventure Edition of Alex and Jesse.
Yeah.
We are in Bonbona, as you can see, which I don't know that we've ever actually said that the van's name is Bonbona, but it is. But we are heading to California.
Yep.
So we're gonna surprise Alex's family and our friends out there. We just wanted to take a nice kind of long trip, which is why we've been pushing over the past couple of weeks to get so much done. I mean, we definitely, it's not where I think it needs to be able to be fully comfortable, but it'll definitely get us by for a couple of weeks. So the plan is to stay in California for a week, and then we are going to go to Utah for a few days to see my cousin and his wife and just hang out and see Utah because we've never really been there. So it's going to be a long trip. We do have Eva with us. I don't know if you saw her. She's drinking water right now, but we've got an Eva with us. We've got the van fully loaded and stocked and ready to go.
Yeah, we're excited. It's been a long time coming.
And it is raining right now. But it is raining. Hopefully the weather doesn't get too much worse. I've been looking at the routes, and the only thing that I've seen is a severe thunderstorm warning. So let's hope that is all that happens. But we'll keep you posted. Also, we've had one mishap, but the bottom of that cabinet did actually kind of come off. Come to find out, our screw had missed the 2x2 and was kind of off to the side, so it was only being held up by nails from the nail gun. But Alex was able to just kind of MacGyver it and fixed it for now. And then when we get to California, we'll get some actual screws and get it really fixed. So
Luckily, I brought our drill and stuff, so I should have been a little more smarter. Brought some screws just in case, but you never know.
yeah, and if something else happens, if it comes off again, then we'll stop at a hardware store. But for now, it's holding up okay. So we'll see. And then whenever we get to where we are gonna stop and eat dinner and stuff, I'll show you around in the back and kind of show you around how we have everything situated for now. I'm sure that will change over the course of 2 weeks when we figure out what works and what doesn't. But yeah, I'll show you around, and yeah.
Should be fun.
We're excited. Eva's excited. Are you excited? I don't think Eva really cares, but all right. See you soon. How beautiful this part of the drive was. The last time we had driven through here, everything was basically dead and brown and just kind of nasty. And this time around, everything was so beautiful. It was so green and lush and just really was stunning. Did you lock it? Did you lock it?
No.
There's so many people here. This is what you miss when you don't stop at these little scenic areas.
Did we bring a spatula?
That'll work, I guess. You know what? It was in the dishwasher. See, we find things that we forgot.
I've got it. I just put it in. Locked means it's locked in.
I messed that up.
Why did you ask and you did it anyway?
I did.
Did you just like wait until I answered? Just boom. Like, what the hell?
Now you know how I feel.
There you go. There you go. That's how it is. Then you put in whatever fire you want.
Okay, got it. That's what's happening while I'm over here. Oh, that's funny. I'm cooking in the van. Yeah, the wind is pretty intense so back there. Over here it's not that bad, but you can see the curtains. Not only am I cooking, I'm cooking good food because we got some pupusas. We have pupusas from Sam's Club, and then we've got some curtido that I made yesterday. So it's gonna be a good meal. And Alex is all set up in table mode over there. Good stuff. This is my scene for cooking. Not too bad of a view. All right. Dinner is served for an Eva? Okay. And dinner is served for an Alex and Jesse. Okay, since I cooked, Alex is gonna do the dishes real quick for the first time in our sink. So let's hope it doesn't leak. About making the van, the big thing that you were like is that it's not gonna have enough room, and then that was gonna irritate you. Does it have enough room?
Yeah, it's just right now we don't have like
We don't have a good setup.
what we need yet, you know. So like the dishes right now are a little more challenging, but it's not bad, honestly. And you know what's good? Like Eva staying to her spot, which helps. All of that, you know. Okay, so I did the dishes. Obviously, we don't have our spigot or whatever you call it, faucet. So it was a little more challenging, but I mean, I got it done. Got it into the gray tank that we have. Got them dried, and we're ready to hit the road again. So Eva found the spot back there, and she's all chilling by herself. Finally got some confidence to sit back there. And we are still in Kansas. And that's all Kansas say, yeehaw! No, they don't.
They don't say that.
They say, what do you know?
They say,
yup.
well.
Well. All right. We are in Pioneer Bluffs Ranch. Whatever that means. But everything's so far so well. We already had our dinner. Actually went really well. The cleanup and the setting up was really pretty awesome. And now we just got some more driving. Jesse's driving. All right.
I think we are about to find a place to sleep for the night. Oh, I was still recording. All right, well, we are about to actually stop at that Love's that's coming up, right? We're gonna stop there and kind of just get ready for bed, and then we might decide to go ahead and sleep there for the night, or Alex might decide that he wants to continue to push through for a little while longer, but it just depends on how he feels, because I want to go to bed. So, yeah, we will see you in the morning. Okay, we are about 20 miles outside of Albuquerque. We stopped for lunch, and now we are still just driving. So, that's fun.
Coming down this mountain.
This mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. But it is beautiful scenery, that's for sure.
How you feeling?
Tired.
Tired?
Tired, and I'm a little over driving. But other than that, okay.
I get that. It's been a lot of hours in the vehicle. So I get it. But we got a couple more hours. We're thinking about stopping in Flagstaff. But we have 9.5 hours left to California, so Flagstaff is maybe what, like 3 more hours, somewhere around there?
Like maybe 2 at this point.
it's a lot cooler there because it's really hot right now. It's like 88, and it's been pretty hot the whole ride here. So
yeah, it's been between like 99 or 90 and like 105 the whole drive.
So it'll be real nice for this baby to have some cooler weather. And I think it's gonna drop to like 60 something in Flagstaff, so that'll be perfect. Alright, so we'll show you where we're at in a bit later. It says exit now to buy stuff. These folks sell a bunch of stuff here. Got propane and propane accessories. They got some Indian art. They got this cool little rock stuff. Don't text and drive signs. Look at that little.
Oh, I see the sign.
Jessie saw the sign and it opened up her eyes and saw the sign. And that says New Mexico, 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 Arizona. Carinate, not affiliated. Eva found her spot. Look at her cuteness.
Did she have her head on the counter?
Yeah, no, on the pillow. She moved the pillow. She moved because it was on the wall. She moved the pillow to put it as her own personal pillow.
So cute. She's like, I've never been on these rocks before. That's weird. This is my favorite part of the drive when we're headed into, well, not my favorite part, but one of my favorite parts when we're headed into Arizona. Not Arizona, Flagstaff. And you can just see like the mountains in the distance. Now all you can see is a semi-truck, but you know, life. There we go. You can kind of see it now. Just looks so cool. Don't mind all those bugs. But all of that to say, we're almost to Flagstaff, which is where we're going to stop and have some dinner and get out of the van for a little bit, and then we'll see what we do from there. It's like the closer we get, the more beautiful it gets. And it was already beautiful. But it just keeps getting better and better, despite the bugs on the windshield. just ignore that. Pretend like those don't exist. We have entered Flagstaff officially now, and it's already so much nicer. The temperature dropped like a good 10 degrees. And it's honestly a little warm for Flagstaff, but it's a million times nicer than where we came from. Dinner is served. All right, so we are heading to Williams, Arizona, which is where we are probably gonna stay. We just left the park and it was nice. It was a nice park. We got a nice little walk in and Eva's nice and worn out. And now we are literally heading into the sunset and it is absolutely stunning. So yeah, this is where we're gonna leave you for tonight. We'll see you in the morning and enjoy this gorgeous time lapse of the sunset. Just ignore all the bugs, okay? Thanks. We made it to California, yay! Good morning. So I don't even remember what class we filmed, but we ended up sleeping at a Love's last night in Williams, Arizona, and it really wasn't bad. The weather was gorgeous. Like, we actually both got cold in the middle of the night and had to like put our covers on and shut windows and stuff, so that was a nice change for sure. And then Alex woke up super early again this morning. I think that was my fault though, because I woke him up to ask if his window was open, and then after that he couldn't go back to sleep. So we left Williams comes at like 1:30 a.m., 2 a.m., 1:30 a.m. Now, we made it to California. We are about 2 hours away, and it is barely about to turn 7 a.m. So, it's nice. We'll be there hopefully around like 9:30ish, 9:30, 10 if traffic's bad. So that's not terrible. But we were just kind of chatting about some things that we've learned this trip that I wanted to share. And both of us have gone into this trip knowing that this was really going to be kind of a learning experience for us and figuring out what's working well, what's not working, what we like about the build so far, what we don't like about the build so far. And I think first and foremost, what the things that we like are that we have the ability to break the bed in 2 benches and then into a bed. I think that works really well. It gives us a lot more space. It's nice instead of having a fixed bed. Also, I do like that we've left this little area open here for Eva, for her bed, because that gives her a good spot to be, and that's just like her area.
She gravitates to like when we're doing stuff. She does it on her own. We don't even have to tell her to go anywhere. She goes to her bed.
A few things that we have found that don't work. I gotta switch arms. Sorry, you're not gonna see Alex for a minute. A few things that we've found that don't work for us are, first and foremost, the curtains. The curtain rod that we got for the curtains is so cheap and flimsy that we can't open and close the curtains in the back at all, and it's really annoying. So we definitely need to do something different with that. We also don't really have a way to hang up the curtains on the sliding door.
We don't have a window there yet. That's the window frame.
Yeah, we don't have a window frame there yet. Once we have that, it'll be fine for sure. But for now, we don't have a way to hang them up, so we're just kind of clipping them, and it's a little annoying.
It is super hot where we were at in the desert, so AC is a must for sure in the near future, hopefully, but maybe a little further down the line. But it gets hot, we need an AC.
We also need a better bed. What we have right now are just 2 mattress covers, like mattress toppers that we have just kind of like shimmied together, and they're not very comfortable. So,
which we kind of knew.
Yeah, the
last minute, it was cheap, and it was something that we needed now. So
it's been cheap, it's been effective, like it's been okay. It's just not. It wouldn't be comfortable long term for sure. So that's number 2. Number 3 is that we have learned that while the van allows us to be a lot more spontaneous in traveling, and this trip was super spontaneous. Like, we literally decided on Memorial Day, hey, next week, let's go to Utah. And then that ended up not working out. So we just kind of last minute were like, let's go to California instead and see our family. So it wasn't like we really planned on this trip, which is totally fine, and that's why we are building this van, is so we can be more spontaneous and be able to just like last minute decide, hey, let's go somewhere. But when we're traveling with Eva, because she has such thick fur and she gets overheated so quickly, we have to be a little bit more conscientious of planning out where we're traveling and how long we're going to be in the van. So we've kind of set a rule for ourselves that from this point forward, because yesterday was a very, very long day, and it really stressed her out. And a lot of it was because we were trying to get through the heat, right? But it really stressed her out, and I feel bad because I can tell she's like not comfortable, and
she's whining more. We understand, but we're trying to get her out of the hot spot. But next time, even though we know there's going to be hot spots, plan for like finding out where there's a park.
And
it needs to be under a tree for an hour or 2, or 3.
And just being more conscientious of like, okay, we want to go to California in June or July or August or whatever, that's cool, but let's go through Colorado instead of the southern route. We are planning on going the northern route on the way back, so we were like, well, we'll just go southern route there, northern route back. But if we would have gone the northern route, we would have hit a lot more milder weather, and we would have been able to, I think, enjoy the travel a little bit more. And she definitely would have been able to enjoy the travel more. So we just have learned that when we're traveling with Eva, we have to be conscientious of where we're going, what the weather looks like. And we've made a rule for ourselves that we're going to do a maximum 8-hour driving day. No matter what time we leave, no matter what time Alex wakes up and decides to head out, we'll just get someplace a little bit earlier and spend some time there.
Yeah, because once I wake up, I mean, I can't go back to sleep. That's just how it is. I don't know. It just, especially when we travel, I just fall asleep for 3 to 4, maybe tops 5 hours, and then after that, once I'm up, I just can't shut down anymore. So then I'm like, you know what? Might as well use this energy to drive, and that's what we end up doing.
8 hours really needs to be our max for Eva because we want her to enjoy this as much as we do. Yeah, these are the things that we have learned and the things that we will like kind of tweak and change and do a little bit differently for our next trip. We were kind of talking about how each phase of the van has really made us more grateful for the next phase. And I think building out the van ourselves has really made us grateful for what we have instead of what we don't have, which is nice. Because we've camped in literally every phase of this van when it was just like a complete empty shell, and we just threw a mattress in here and went, and that was a little miserable, but it was fun.
It was fun.
And then we camped in it when it was like, you know, a little more built, and we had insulation, but like still we were just kind of sleeping on a random mattress, and that was fun. And then all the way to now where we have it, I mean, almost done, but like we don't have cabinet doors, so we're not able to just keep things in the right spot. And, you know, we don't have a toilet, so we always have to be conscientious of that and like kind of where we're parking. So there's little things that definitely are going to make traveling a little bit easier in the future. But from where we started to where we are now, is huge.
Yeah, just having our sink, it's a temporary fix right now, but awesome. Having the countertops, being able to cook our own breakfast, our own lunch, and our own dinner was huge because that saves us a lot of money, and it was nice just to do it on our own, just us, like in our own home. It's been really awesome to be able to do that.
Just made us more excited for getting to do more things and getting to build it out even more so that we can travel even more. Yeah, it's just made us really excited, and we're super, super grateful for being able to be in a position where we're able to do this. And just, yeah, can't wait to see how the rest of the trip goes and how excited Alex's parents are to see us.
They don't even know we're coming.
Yeah, nobody knows we're coming.
But I know in my family especially, we've always, growing up, have had family members just show up, like not even saying anything. They're like, hey, we're here. Like, okay. And then you just, you know, get blankets or whatever. People sleep in the living room, wherever. So I just like that. I always love that. Like, just to show up, because when you don't expect the person, like, especially us right now, it's been like, what, like 2 years?
It's been almost like a little bit over 2 years.
And, you know, it's been a while, and I miss my mom and my dad and my brother and sister and them. So it's kind of nice to just give them like a little peekaboo, like, hey, you know, I'm here. And they're like, oh, you know, like the excitement is awesome.
Yeah, we're super excited to be here and just very, very grateful that we were able to do it.
Yep.
Like we're hitting California traffic and then there's no traffic.
They're like 5 cars. I mean, there is more traffic. I mean, this is the most we've seen.
This is the most we've seen for what, 20 hours, so. Because that's too pretty to miss. Just ignore the bugs again. Per usual.
Almost looks like a fire, right? But it's not.
Oh, that's so crazy. It's just like such thick fog. I've never seen fog that thick here. This is where my ears start popping. Look, over there, sunny. Over here, not. So for you non-Californians out there, when Californians talk about June gloom, this is what they mean. It's like this crazy cloud that just comes over, normally all the way to the ocean, and it just like sits here like this for almost the whole month of June, pretty much every year. You'll get like a few really nice sunny days, but for the most part there's like a lot of clouds and stuff. It's pretty crazy, but it's 58 degrees, so I'll take it. It was like 105 where we came from. I think it's supposed to be in the 90s back at home and like super high humidity. So I'll take this any day, especially in a van with no air conditioning. I've never seen California this green in my entire life. Like there's wildflowers growing. You can't really tell because it's going really fast, but it's insane how much foliage there is here. It looks gorgeous. I'm happy to report that Eva actually remembers where we're at. She got so excited and started whining and getting really happy, excited to be here. So that's good news. They're setting up for a party. We have to park kind of far and walk. Wait.
Oh. No hay nadie. Está solo. La Iva.
Hello.
Para que vea.
Hello. How are you?
Fine.
Good.
You're surprised.
A surprise?
Yeah,
A big
what?
surprise?
You don't say nothing.
Nope. Alex wanted it to be a surprise. Good girl. Good girl.
Ivan. Hello to mama. Surprise.
Kituri!
Surprise.
Kituri! Wow. What's happening, brother? What's happening, Kituri? What happened?
Hi.
Hi guys.
Wow.
Hello.
Wow.
Wow.
How's it
I heard
going?
something. I heard something. Somebody screaming.
Okay, we successfully surprised Alex's parents
They're-
and brother. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
After unloading a little bit and just hanging out for a few minutes, we are gonna go surprise Alex's best friend, but he has become my best friend too. So our BFF. So what I told him was that we sent him a package and that I would let him know when it was delivered.
And we're the package.
We're just gonna hear the dogs barking.
Did you get your package?
Did you get the package? Did you find it? After spending some time with Koopa and his family, we obviously immediately had to go to the beach.
Be real.
B-roll.
B-roll.
Aw, I did that all zoomed in.
What?
Zoomed in.